Hello YouTube, and welcome to my review of my Alienware 17 laptop. I got this laptop 2 weeks ago, and unfortunately they already refreshed their lineup for 2015, but I like this laptop. I think it'll last me for a long time. So let's go ahead and take a look at the specs. Powering this laptop is an i7 4710MQ quad-core processor, clocked at 2.5 GHz / 3.5 GHz turbo boost mode. A GTX 860M 2GB VRAM graphics chip powered by Nvidia's new Maxwell architecture. A desktop equivalent would be the GTX 750 Ti. 8 gigs of RAM, a 5400 RPM 1TB hard drive, and a 17.3-inch 1600 by 900 display. On the right hand side, we have an Ethernet port, 2 USB 3.0 ports, a CD drive, and an SD card slot. On the left hand side, we have the power port, Kensington lock, mini display port, HDMI in and out, so you can use your PS4 and play it on your laptop, 2 USB 3.0 ports, a microphone jack, and 2 headphone jacks. On the back of the laptop there are no ports, but 2 large exhausts, one for the CPU and one for the GPU. On the bottom we have a massive intake. Alienware did a great job at making sure this laptop stays cool. The fans sometimes rev up under heavy loads, but for the most part it stays quiet, and most of the noise is from hot air blowing from the exhausts. The nameplate is gone. Now we just have a standard configuration of whatever you chose. The build quality of the Alienware 17 is absolutely phenomenal. It blows my Alienware M15X out of the water. No creaking, it's absolutely built like a tank. I love how they decided to go with anodized aluminum. It can sure take a beating. And the inside areas feature a nicely rubberized coating, which can attract fingerprints, but for the most part, they're easy to remove. The keyboard on this machine is superb, with excellent backlight, great tactile feedback, 4 macro keys, and a numpad. The touchpad's very large, recessed slightly, and allows fingers to glide easily and reliably. Adequate cursor control is definitely possible in a pinch, even without the aid of an external mouse. Just like many other parts of the notebook, the touchpad also lights up. Unfortunately, the user can only adjust the color, but not the brightness level. The lid, the perimeter of the chassis, the keyboard, the touchpad, and even the power connector all can be illuminated in different colors. It's even possible to let the various elements pulsate in case of incoming emails. I decided to go with the base 900p display. It's a TN panel just like the 1080p model, but I'm really happy with it. Saves me some extra money, get better frame rates on games, and for me it's perfectly fine. If you do care about the resolution though, definitely go with the 1080p, as it's much better than this. This is a gaming laptop designed to play games, so let's go ahead and get into that. Here we have Shadow of Mordor running everything on high settings and having texture on ultra. As you can see, it looks absolutely stunning, and I got an average of 42 frames per second. My lowest was 31. Next up, we have BioShock Infinite running at ultra. It looks absolutely beautiful, and I got an average FPS in the 40s. I'm really happy with the GTX 860M. It's a wonderful card, especially for the price. Lastly, we have Crysis 3 running at high settings, and as you can see, this computer has no problem playing it in the 50s, which is really remarkable. battery life is definitely not something to boast about. Here at high performance, we get about 2 hours at 80%. At balanced, with low brightness, you can usually get about 2.5 to 3 hours. If you're gaming, it's only an hour. And remember, the GPU will underclock itself, so you will definitely have some frame rate loss. Now, the speakers on this computer are just absolutely phenomenal. They're very loud. The bass is a little bit lacking, but here it is at 100% volume to really give you an idea of just the loudness of these speakers.
Can we try a little fun?
We can try the fun style, yes.
Okay, what about...
Now, I think a big reason why people get gaming laptops over a conventional desktop is for portability reasons, and this laptop is absolutely huge. It's a behemoth. You can put it in a backpack and take it wherever you go. Definitely a lot more portable than a desktop. But here's just a comparison with a PS3 Slim so you can get an idea of how large this laptop really is. So as you can see, the PS3 is about half as big as the Alienware 17. And it is portable for sure. Throw it into a backpack, take it to a LAN party or your friend's house. Just don't really expect to play it on an airplane or anything. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this review. Hopefully it was helpful. If you're interested in seeing more benchmarks, definitely be sure to subscribe, as I'll be posting quite a few in the upcoming weeks. If you have any requests or questions, be sure to leave a comment. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good one. Take care.